This is K4ATZ, and I'm going to do a short video on the Elecraft KX3 and headsets. I purchased most of the accessories offered by Elecraft, but there was one I just couldn't bring myself to purchase, and that was the headset. I didn't think I'd need it or want it. I've been licensed about 40 years, never used one, but one comment on that KX3, if you've got any other noise going on or anything like that, the AF audio, if you notice, it's on 24, okay, 37, that's high, that's full blast. Okay, now while that's loud, you probably don't want to ever use it on full blast, because just like stereo receivers, the distortion level raises. So the audio, if just being super critical, I love the rig, but being super critical, the audio is not as strong, and it's probably due to the fact that this radio has a small speaker, and B, it's designed to draw as little current as possible. So to use it on batteries, of course, the first thing you turn off is the backlight, and there's some other things in the manual that tell you how to do it. But anyways, I'm getting off the subject. The subject today is the headset. They offer a headset. It's like $160, $170 by Heil. There's no doubt in my mind it's a good headset. They make good stuff. But after spending over $1,000, or actually about $1,500, about $1,400, $1,500 on all the gimmicks and the filters and the keyer and all the good stuff, I couldn't bring myself to do it. So what I purchased was, I found something on eBay. It's Audiocom Pro headset, and it actually says for the K3. But I emailed the guy, and he said that it should work on the KX3. And when I ordered it, it said $44.95 with $6 shipping, so that puts it about $50. I was thrilled at $50 compared to $150. But this seller was very honest. And for when you buy it for the K3, it comes with an adapter, because the plug that comes with the KX3 is not your standard mic plug that you see with ham radio. It's basically like a mini plug, I don't know what millimeters or whatever, but anyways, you can see that it's got, this one for the microphone's got like 4 divisions on it. So anyways, he emails me back and tells me he's credited me $24.95 because I don't need the adapter with the headset, because here's the plugs that come with the headset. And I was like, are you kidding me? I've never heard of anybody just voluntarily refunding money, but hell, I'll take it, because these plugs go right into the radio for your phone jack. If I remember correctly, it's the red one is the phone for the audio. Let's see. I got it wrong. That always happens when you do a video. Why? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the audio's coming through, and then for the headset, you push this in. Oops, change the band. Now, I have to say that it's incredible. These things work very good. Now, it does not, if you notice, it does not have a PTT, but I don't think the one that they sell has it either. But what it does have on here, if you're away from the radio a couple feet, it has a little volume control, which is really nice. I just leave mine turned up all the way. But I mean, it's a nice little feature that comes with the headset. And well, I guess it would have helped, because it does say on there speaker and mic. So that's what happens when you go farsighted, you can't see these things up close. But what was my point? See, that's another thing. I got CRS. I was talking about, oh, the quality is very good. And since you don't have a PTT, you can do one of two things, all right? Personally, I like PTT. I don't like Vox that much. I'm not so old I don't have the energy to push the button. But what you do is you can override it and push the transmit button when you transmit. So you transmit, you push it down. When you're finished, you let it off. Same function as this button, but you just do it from the radio. The other thing you can do is you can go to the Vox, which is right here. It's very easy to set up. You can go into the menu and you can set up your Vox. As you see, you got your first thing comes on is your backlight. And let's see if I can get to the Vox. Here you have your Vox gain, and then the Vox, I think that's for the the anti-Vox, I think that was. Anyways, so you've got your functions in there in your display. And the other thing that's kind of cool is, if you want, on your switch right here for your volume and your RF, you can also set your monitor. I leave mine on about 4, because for some reason it's a little strange when you're talking and you can't hear yourself with these on. You know, like I'm talking right now, I can hear myself, and when you're talking and you can't hear yourself, it's just really odd. So it's kind of nice to be able to listen to your audio, and this function is to see your quality and everything, but just to have it on a little bit to know that something's coming out of your mouth when you talk, because these things are pretty soundproof when you put them on. It's got a little fake wood grain here, and your right and left side, of course, and you can use this on either, with the mic on either side. You just twist this around and then you're on the other side. So I like my microphone on the right side. Some people like on the left side. Whatever your preference is, doesn't matter. But listen, for like 25 bucks plus shipping, $6, you really can't go wrong with this. I could buy 5 or 6 of these for what the one cost at Elecraft. And again, I'm not knocking Elecraft. I think it's a great radio, but as far as the headset goes, do yourself a favor. The seller is audio/com, audio/com. That's the seller, and you'll be able to find. I think periodically he runs out of the ones for the K3. He does sell them for other rigs as well, but make sure you get the one for the K3/K2. It will work on the K3, and you will not need the adapter. You may want to email them first and just say, look, I don't need the adapter, or will you credit me, because I know somebody who purchased one that for K3 and you did not charge them for that adapter. Unless you want to use it for another HF rig you have that has the standard kind of HF connector, because you will not be able to use it without the connector on another rig. So if you've got K3 or K2 or whatever and you want to use it on there, then just spend the 44 bucks and get the adapter. Personally, I didn't need it. I can always buy the adapter. I think he sells those separately, or somebody would sell them, and then I can spend the 25 bucks, because I do have some other HF rigs, but the audio is a little bit weak on the K3. So once you put your headset on, it really improves the ability to hear the weak stations. So that's the deal on this. If you have any questions, just post them below, and I'll be happy to answer them the best way I can. 73s from Stephen K4ATZ.